Okay. But no noise, please. Thank you.
And your library.
I'm a little hot.
Oh, right now? Welcome to Recovery Warrior Talk Show with at the lighthouse here. We had some technical difficulties, so we got it all figured out now. Just wanted to thank you guys for joining, and glad you could join in. Before we get started, I wanted to just give a couple seconds to the people that lost to the addiction and that are struggling. So let's just give a couple seconds. All right. Well, thank you. Before we get started, I wanted to talk about something here. It's I got a list here, so my mind isn't. I got to read this off. I wanted to thank Lighthouse for letting this happen. Mark's Media for getting us online and letting us be able to do this over the air, over the computer, and a lot of things going on in our community, and that's positive, you know, and that's what we're here for. So it's good. God is good. First, I wanted to mention about Chanku Techa. Rosina Zephyr has she has meetings over at the treatment center, and those are on Saturdays at. Oh no! Excuse me. Sorry, that was the wrong one there. She has meetings in the Chanku Techa. And those are on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. NA's on can't remember. I think on Tuesdays. But yeah, if you need a meeting, she'll give you a ride. You can get over there and you know, have a meeting. So wanted to shout out to Harold Marshall and his family in Vermilion, South Dakota. They're having a revival all week this week. Special thanks to Melissa and Rich Zephyr for reaching out through the Bible study program. They've been giving rides down there every day now. I think it's going till Sunday. So God is good. God is good. I know they had a full 2 bus loads today. So prayers for safe journeys down there and back all through the weekend. So that's good. Also wanted to thank Scott Aldrich for letting us use the church here and everything he does. And we have meetings here, prayer group and NA group on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. So, you know, come on out, man. We the more the merrier, and it's pretty powerful. So, excuse me. I also wanted to shout out to Pastor Craig. He's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He runs the Wash Clean Ministries up there. If you're looking for a church, if you're looking for a fellowship, get a hold of Pastor Craig. He's a real good guy, and it's a good program he's got going up there. So like to shout out to Pastor Craig. And there's I gotta start writing this stuff down. Yeah, so but thanks for joining in. And tonight we got our guest speaker. She's from Fort Yates, North Dakota, but living in Lawrence, Kansas for the past Dona years. Nicole Jacobs.
Hello.
Glad you could join us, Nicole. Can you hear us?
Hey, anytime, my pleasure.
Right on. So glad you came on, Nicole. We was gonna wanted to see how you're doing and what's how you been.
You speak into the mic because I can barely hear you. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All
A little
right.
bit better.
Okay. Okay. How you been, Nicole?
I've been good. Good. Just
Right on.
living the sober life and loving it and doing what I need to be doing. It's been a long time since I've felt this good and felt right about life, and it's been a struggle, that's for sure.
Right on. I've known
Um,
Nicole since Blandrew Indian School, ninth grade, and been friends ever since. So, how
yep.
many? Tell us about yourself, Nicole. What's going on?
Right now I'm been sober since September 28th of 2023. I finally gave it up and you know figured it out. And I'm not saying I figured it all out, but I figured it. It's time, and I feel like like I've been given another chance at life, and you know to walk a better path than I have. I mean, if anybody knows me, they know that I've struggled in the past, that I've been places, and I put myself there, and I don't put that on anybody but myself, and I accept responsibility for all I've done, all the people I've hurt, all the the disruptions in life, and you know um, I hurt a lot of people with my addiction, and today, I mean, I feel good, like I said, and I just want to help the next person. I hope my message gets across to everybody, anybody and everybody that's struggling with addiction, because it's powerful, and people need to know that it's not easy. It's not an easy road. It's a hard, long road, that's for sure. And
So, so
huh?
when did you start using, Nicole?
I started using when I was in the service. I was, I think I was like 24, 24, maybe 25, something like that. And that was the beginning of the the beginning of the end. For me, as far as that goes. I mean, it's I've struggled with it. I made life hard for myself, and but we can all overcome that, and I'm going to overcome that. I am overcoming that. I choose to grow old gracefully and passionately about my life, and I want to set a better example for my kids, and it's just it's this is the time, and I got this chance, and I'm moving forward with
Right
it,
on.
with everything. And
I just wanted to say before we go any farther, thank you for your service. And I, she's a United States Marine Corps
Marine
vet,
Corps,
and yep,
hoorah!
yep, honorably discharged. And so thank you for that,
You are
Nicole.
welcome.
Yep,
Always.
yep.
Yeah.
So you kept. That's when you started in the service.
That's when I started. Yep.
Was it like when you was getting out, or right in the
No, it was
middle?
it was while I was in. I was introduced to it by a sergeant of mine, and the first time I was hooked, and from that, that was it. That was ball game, you know, and it was like man, it was like it was the best. I don't know. I liked it. I don't like it anymore, of course. I hate what it has done to my life, and but like my life now is much better, and I'm progressing to be a better person,
Who
and
was
um my kids get to see a better version of me, my family gets to see a better version of me. um if my mom was still alive, she would get to see a better version of me. And
Carmen Jacobs? Carmen Jacobs.
Carmen Jacobs, that's right, it's
Yep,
my mama.
yep, yep,
Love her, rest in peace, mom.
yep.
And yeah, she would be very proud of me, and I could feel that I could feel it. You know, she is proud of me. She's looking down at me. She's proud of me because I mean I'm proud of me, and I like me and I love me now, and I love this person that I am today. You know, I couldn't have been all these struggles that I've been through. You know, it's made me who I am today, and I'm a better person because of it. And it's my daughter Bailey.
Bailey, what's up, Bailey?
This is I'm making myself a better person for them,
Right
and
on.
you know, so that they can see a better version of me, and they don't have to you know, see that person that I was.
Yeah.
I mean, I have adult kids too, and it's, you know, I'm proven to them that, you know, hey, it it happens, and I'm rocking on. I mean,
So,
shoot.
so what about like growing up, Nicole? Did how was that? I mean, alcohol, anything, or was meth the first thing that
Meth
you
was the first thing that, yeah, that I you know, that just took over me, took over my world. I mean, took over my life, and you know, it's just I've been in prison. I've been locked up a few times. I did some time. Uh, you know, um, it was just a snowball effect. I mean, it just kept going. I mean, I would think, you know, okay, I'll quit. I'll get out, you know, and live right, you know, and I do that for a little bit, but it was like I go right back to doing what I was doing. I mean, that's how powerful meth is. You know, it is very powerful. It'll take over your world. I mean, next I had a good job. I went back to school, got my degree, and had good jobs, lost my jobs because of my using. And you know, it's just you know, now I gotta, you know, I messed up my life. I got to fix this. So, you know, that's what I'm working on. And that's what like I said, I'm choosing to grow gracefully and passionately about my life and what I put out there to the world and to my friends, my family, my loved ones, my babies. I mean, yeah.
so what made you what was the last straw? I mean, did you just get tired or
Oh, yeah, got tired and just I just I'm just I just got tired of that life. I just got tired of jail, and
it is very tiring, man.
it is,
It
you know.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it's taking, you know, I'm fortunate I don't have any health issues, and I quit smoking cigarettes too. I mean, it's amazing what, you know, going in a positive direction and take, you know, you got to quit abusing your body for one. And that's one thing, you know, it's like this is the only body we got. This is it. You know, let's take care of it. It's a temple. And
Yep.
you know, it's very invigorating to know that there's people out there that support me on that, and you know, are with me with that. They, because they know where I've been. Put it that way. You know, they know where I've been. They know how I was. They know the things that I used to do, and you know, it's just it's uplifting to know that, you know, people can change and move forward and progress, and you know, do what they're supposed to do in life. And you know, everybody has a calling, and my calling is fixing me right now. But you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's
I I
I'm happy.
remember I remember whenever I mean, I kind of grew up with Nicole from high school and then even out of high school. And I even ran into her down at MCT when I was in MCT in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I was already a full blown addict then when I was in there. And that didn't turn out good. But I remember after I got out, you know, we'd keep in touch here and there. I'd say hi. And then all of a sudden you'd quit. I mean, I wouldn't hear from you. So I'd call Carmen, you know, and then that's when I, you know, found out, you know, you had some bad luck, and you know, you had to go away for a while and stuff. And you know, then, you know, I mean, I was still going hard too, you know, but I mean, then we'd keep in touch when you know, then all of a sudden we'd quit again and I'd call Carmen again and,
Yep.
you know,
She
and
was she was the middleman.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, it's, that I know she's proud. I know she's
Yeah.
proud.
You know,
I know.
you say, run into some bad luck. You know what I mean? I can't look at it that way. I look at
No,
it
for
as,
real. Yeah. I take
I
that
was
back.
saved. You know, that's
Yes.
like that was God telling me, "Hey, it's time to
Yep.
quit. You need to quit your
Yes.
shit, girl." You know, it's like get it together. And
Yep.
so, like I said, I accept responsibility for all my wrongdoings, and and it was I just took it in the wrong direction, and I had to get back on track. But I look at those as, I guess, blessings.
Yep.
I mean, who knows where I could have been right now? I mean, but I'm still here,
Yes.
and I'm staying here, and I'm gonna be here for a long time.
Yep. You know,
And
I said that too, you know, all the I don't want to call it bad luck either. Our chances, you know, I call it blessings, you know, because the people that you know that we hang around with in that world, you know, we could have easily got killed, you know, stabbed, you know, robbed. Um, you know, I was doing some dumb stuff for my high. You know, I was doing anything to get it. So they were blessings, you know. And like you, I got tired,
absolutely.
man. You know, so you know whoever thought uh from Flandreau Indian School, now we're sitting here talking about it, you know. So
FIS.
yeah, yeah, yep, yep. So
A lot of good
it's
memories there,
yeah,
and a lot of good people. And I'm in
yep,
touch with, two good people in my life, Jeanette Wright, Buffy. I
yep,
talk to her on a daily. I talk to you on a daily, Leon. I
yep,
mean, you two are a great support system for me, man. I love you guys.
yep.
It is, you guys are amazing to me. And I just want you guys to both know that, and my other friends too, you guys
Yeah,
are all good support systems, and you guys all see that, um, it's a healing process, and I'm doing it going forward. Got to
nice.
move forward on this.
So these 100+ days, how's it? Are you feeling okay? Is the you know? I mean,
The
how's
brain,
your how's your thinking?
the
Is it
body,
yeah
shoot, health wise, I'm good. I mean, like I said, I quit smoking. I mean, I quit everything. Probably the bad thing I put in me was probably coffee. That's about it. And you know what I mean? But it's I feel good. I feel healthy. I go to the VA for checkups. I do they take care of everything for me. So I mean, that's, thank God that, for the VA and healthcare and all that. So, I do my regular checkups there, and I'm good. I've never got Hep C. I never anything like that. Thank my lucky stars. I mean, because I could have easily got that. I was the intravenous user for about 13 years. I think it was like 13 years. And I quit that. I quit that like 5 years ago. Not like, but 5 years ago, I quit using it intravenously, and you know but still I was still using. So I mean, it was still, I was still abusing my body. But I'm lucky that I can say I was lucky. It's just I'm healthy, and my mind is good. um I don't feel any effects from it. you know um
that's one good thing. The body it heals. You know,
yeah.
the mind heals. You know, the cells rejuvenate. You know, it's our body's a temple, man. You know, so
Absolutely.
and blessings. You know, I think once we get clean and sober, man, it's just blessings start happening, man. You know, um,
Yes, I
I mean,
know.
there's still there's still problems, you know,
Yeah,
but uh, it's nothing like we can't handle if
right.
we're got a clean mind, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
that's, I like to talk about that. Like, as far as like, I'm not, and I say this a lot, I'm not a religious person. I'm not a Bible thumper. I don't go to church, but very
you
spiritual.
go to the lighthouse.
Well, yeah, I've joined in on there a couple times, but
Yeah,
yes, and I believe in God. I believe that you know, God is in us all, and mind, body, and soul, spirit. I mean, that's what the red, white, black, and yellow. That's it for the medicine wheel. I mean, I'm very spiritual, and I believe that helps me. That part helps me as far as that goes. I mean, but spiritualism, absolutely. I'm a firm believer in God and what He does, what God does for us, and you know, I say, I mean, I'm gonna say it too, Leon. I'm gonna say it.
don't say
You
it.
know, I'm gonna say it. Okay, so like people got to believe that things are happening, and this is my spiritual side. You know, do away with faith, do away with hope. I mean, because that just leaves room for doubt. And what you shouldn't do is doubt. You shouldn't have any kind of doubt in your life. You should always believe in God, just believe, and that sticks with me. And I totally believe in, everything that God has set out for me. So, yes,
Accepting your blessings, then
absolutely.
Yes. Um. um. Is there well, someone sent a question, but
Ask it.
somebody wants to know if is there any room for recreation use of anything, alcohol, marijuana, anything? Nothing. That's what
No
I was gonna say.
way.
Yep,
No,
yep,
thank you.
yeah,
No, you can't do it. It's not, that's not being sober. Or is
yeah.
that for me or just for anybody in general?
Um, I think. Well, I was gonna answer that too, man. You can't.
Go for it, man.
You can't. You can't do it. Uh, I got. I still have friends out there, smoking weed, but I can't. I can't do that. I can. I can't have a beer. And I don't lie to myself. I don't. Because I know if I have a beer, it's gonna have another beer. Pretty soon I'll smoke a joint. And I'll start thinking weed's okay. And pretty soon it's gonna be a hit. And it's a snowball, like you said, man. So I stopped lying to myself 13 years ago, 14 years ago, man. And
That's it right there.
yeah, yeah.
Gotta stop lying
So
to yourself.
yeah, yeah. So
I mean,
I
shit, I can lie to myself all day long and be like, okay, I'm gonna be all right, but shit, I know deep down that that's a bullshit lie right there, and it's just that doesn't, yeah, I quit lying to myself, period. That's
so so how's
basically.
the how are the days now? I mean, do you got friends coming over yet, or they trying to
Hell
bother, or
no, no, no. It's just, I go to school, I take care of my kids, I take care of my sobriety. I work on that. Um, but man, my circle of people, I I cut them down to like this big, but
yeah,
I mean, seriously, they're either weeding themselves out, or it's just, that's just the way it is. I mean, I have a small circle of friends that I keep in contact with, and I'm good with that, you
yeah,
know. I mean, I had to set up my own boundaries, and I'm a nice person. I'm a very nice person, and it was really hard for me. My mom used to always tell me, "You need to get rid of your friends. Get rid of those friends. Get rid of those friends." I used to think, "Oh, I'm a grown. I'm adult. I can, it's not them, but they
It,
contribute. That's for sure.
it was
They
them.
peer pressure. Yeah, it was them.
Yeah.
Mom was right. Listen to your
Yeah.
mom, people. Listen to your moms.
Yeah.
Listen to somebody that knows for real. It's just so yeah, and that's truth right there. Just be honest with yourself, and you know, just know what you're facing. Because it's not pretty, that's for sure. Just
Yeah. So where did you get in trouble at? Was it in North Dakota or Lawrence?
North Dakota, um, Kansas, or here in Kansas, I got in trouble once. But North Dakota, yeah, yeah,
Is
all
that when you
bad
were?
up
Is
there.
that when was you gone for a while or?
Yeah, I went away. I went to prison 3 times, left my kids 3 times. And it was I'd get out and I'd do good for a little bit, of course, but I'd go right back to my friends and, start using again. I mean, I wasn't ready to quit then. I would just, appease people and, do what I had to do to get by, pass UAs, stuff like that, and do my probation or whatever. And you know, let me see. I know I'm forgetting to say something and I wanted to say, but I've gone to 4 treatments. I've done 4 treatments, and 2 were long-term treatments, and then of course 2 weren't. They were just like, one was 30 days and the other one was like, I think, another 30 days or something. But oh, it was actually in prison. I did, yeah. But I got something. I picked up, the tools and stuff I needed to use as far as, trying to stay sober. And I mean, I knew all that, I learned all that. And it was yeah, it was a long road. And I and
You're
here I
doing it.
am.
Yeah. It's man, you think about it and I just get tired if I start thinking too much about where I was, what I was like, who I was. I mentally get tired, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't somebody always asks me that, and we had one guest on here and he did it sounded so good because you know, would I be the person today if all that didn't happen to me? If I wasn't the way I was, I'm sure I would have had a good life if I didn't do drugs, and partied the way I did. I probably would have had a good life, but who knows? I made peace with my past, and just like we all have to do. Um, Still making amends today. You know, to my kids, to my family, to everybody, that I hurt. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's tiring, man. It's tiring. But
Yeah.
when you're in full blown uh in your addiction, you're going 100 miles an hour, man. So
Yeah.
you don't have time to think about that. Or maybe when I was using, I thought, oh man, I know they're gonna hate me for this one, but I'm still gonna do it, man. I'm still gonna go ahead and do it, man. So all that adds up, and pretty soon I was left alone, man. By myself, family's gone, kids didn't want to talk to me. Uh Closest friends wanted to keep their distance, so but yeah, it gets better, man. It gets better. And
A lot
uh
better.
yeah,
You know, um, yeah, that's. you know, it does, it gets so much better. I mean, I can't even explain it, but I'm just like loving life. And, you know, I mean, like I said, you know, we still have our struggles on things, but you know what? I mean, the little I have, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good right here. You know, I'm good. I'm learning a lot about myself, and you know, just reflecting on myself, and it's I'm pretty happy with myself. I did want to bring up, you know, the fact that, you know, there's there's been a lot of issues, you know, drug issues as far as drug deaths, as far as heroin and fentanyl use, you know, and you know, I've seen a lot of that around here. I see a lot of death around here in the city as far as like fentanyl usage, and you know,
Are you are you in Topeka or Lawrence?
I'm in Lawrence,
Okay.
Kansas.
Yep.
And but
Sorry. Go ahead.
I lived in Topeka. I used to run around in Topeka, and you know, it's everywhere. Fentanyl is everywhere. Heroin's everywhere. I mean, you know, you think it's not on your res, it probably is. You know, people just, I would just say, you know, be aware of that. And you know, it's that's dangerous. And you know, it plays with people's lives. I mean, you I can't express that enough. You know, I mean, at least be aware of it. Have Narcan on hand for, you know, those fentanyl users. Whether they, you know, you want them to quit, but they need to be educated on it as well. You know, if they're not going to, they could at least save lives by doing that. You know, and I stand firm on that. It's just because it's terrible. And it, you know, if it ain't hit your res, it probably has. And you know, I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. And it's just it's terrible. I never got into it, but you know, I mean, I know a lot that have, and it's, yeah. So, and same with meth. It's just it's fentanyl's in meth as well. You never know. So it's like, you know, people, please educate yourself on it or whatever, but get some help. You know, I mean, people are here. We're here to help. You know, I would anybody can call me, talk to me, get in touch with me. I'm all about it. You
I
know,
was gonna,
saving.
you know, that I mean, when I quit, when I was, you know, when I was using, fentanyl wasn't out there like it is now, you know. So I'm thankful for that because, you know, at the end, you know, I was, you know, I used the needle for a long time, like 15 years, man, and you know, like I'm blessed. I'm thankful, you know, I don't got no hep or, you know, anything like that. My, you know, I get checked. I got diabetes. I'm type 2, but you know, I'm keeping that under control. And you know, they check your kidney and your liver function whenever you don't get your 3 months. Check your A1C, and so I'm good. You know, and but I guess like when you quit, you know, you got like you know, a little over 3 months in. Like within the past year, you know, I know fentanyl was been here for a couple of years. I mean, did that ever cross your mind when you were using that this might be in here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but
It's scary
that's how
because you
powerful it
just never
is,
know. You just don't know.
and
And
that's how
but when you're
powerful
an
it is.
addict, you don't
Yeah,
care
yeah,
either.
yep,
You just want to get high, and you know, but it's there, and it's real shit. That's
yeah,
for sure. You know, I mean, it's everywhere. And you know, I don't know how to make it stop, but I will hopefully, well, no, I'm not saying that word. I believe I'm gonna, you know, I want to make a difference in people's lives. You
yeah,
know, just, hey, hear my message, man. Don't do it. You know, get some help. You know, reach out. People are more understanding than you think, and who's important is your family. You know, get a good support system, and you know, talk to people, talk to somebody. even if it's you know, it's just, yeah, just reach out, people, and believe that, shit. You know what I like to say? If I can do it, and anybody that knows me, if I could do it, so can you. You know what I mean? Because I mean, that's how that's the way my life was. It was like, oh, man, up and down, man. And I got tired of that. That's yeah. And I'm glad where I'm at today, and I'm thankful where I'm at today. My kids are happy where I'm at today. They get to see a better version of mom, you
Yep.
know, doing the right thing, and they're proud of me,
Yep.
So
So what do you do, Nicole? Do you what was you in the Marine Corps? You was a cook, weren't you?
I was a cook in Marine Corps,
Yep.
and I still cook to this day.
I know.
I'm working on getting a food truck, and I want to hit the powwow scene and spread the word, and you know what I mean. Just I want to get out there and see some old friends, and make a difference there, and make some money, and do
Yep.
something I like doing, and I love doing, and I love cooking, and I cook all the time. I have a little sales here, but I am working on getting a food truck, and I want to be hitting the powwow trail. And I asked my brother Randy Jacobs to hop in, you know, and I'm pretty, hopefully you guys will get to see me this summer. I'll be. That's what I'm working towards. That's one of my goals. And
Yep.
I go to school now, working on my business degree, so I can learn to run my own business, and because I already know how to cook. Shoot, so
I've
I just
seen
yeah.
I've seen your brother and his work, man. He's like way up there on those electrical towers, man. Those
Randy's crazy.
yeah. I mean, I wish I could uh
I
anybody
love
that
that
has them
guy.
on Facebook, he there's no way in heck I'd be up that high, man, fixing a electrical line, man, like that. That's
Yeah, he's
too
doing
damn
really
high,
good,
man.
and he's sober. He's a sober
Yeah,
guy too.
yeah. I remember Randy in school. Yep.
Yeah,
So
he's a good guy. He's
yeah.
he's Yep. I think he needs to come on here next.
Let's go, Randy.
I know it. Shout out, bro.
There's some questions on here if you wanted to. There's a couple
Bring it
questions.
on, then. I ain't scared.
Um,
Come on.
I don't think somebody. Yeah, I was gonna maybe ask that one, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was one on there. One of somebody from, I don't. You never used when you were pregnant, right?
Huh?
You didn't use when you were pregnant, right?
You know, that's a good question. I did use, and that's something that I have to deal with, and you know um that's what makes me want to be a better mom and show these guys a better version of me. And I ain't perfect, and I don't try to be perfect, but all I could do is be better for myself, be better for them. you know those are the
Yeah.
mistakes I made in my life, and
Yeah.
those are things that I deal with, not nobody else. I deal with it.
Yeah.
See, he's good. And
Yep.
ask me anything. I'll tell it. You know, God forgives. That's for sure.
Yes. Yes.
I forgive myself for all of that, and you know, that's up to other people. That's their problem if they don't believe, want to forgive me, or want to think whatever kind of way about me. I'm just me, and I'm only human, and I'm not perfect. I mean,
Yep.
but yes, I deal with that. Absolutely. It's not good. And You can't ask that question, what if this, what if that, what if that? That's a hard question. But
Yeah.
I answered it,
Yeah, you did.
and I could just move forward now.
Yes. And, you know, I know all your babies, they're okay, so, blessings, man, blessing after blessing,
Absolutely.
so, um, so what's about, hold on here, there's a, what about your spirituality? I mean, where, where were you then and where are you now?
Every time
These
I was
ones,
using, I
this
felt
one's
like
coming
I
from,
was, huh?
this one's coming out from Washington.
Okay. Where my spirituality, as far as when I was using, I felt like
Yes.
I was disconnected, and but I still believed in God, but it was like I was too busy for that. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
because when you're an addict, you just want to get high and you just want to stay high, and that's pretty much all you think about. And as far as now, man, let me tell you, God is good. God is good, and God is good to me. And I praise God, Tunkashala, and He's shining on me. He is shining on me, and that's I feel good. I feel connected, and I'm ready to conquer this world with all goodness and all happiness and all belief,
Yeah.
and that's what's up.
Yeah. Right on, man. So there was this one, I wanted to, I got these, I got a few pictures of when I was like using in my years, man. I was gonna take a picture. I mean, take one now compared to, it didn't look pretty, man. It wasn't cute. I can tell you that, man. So, you know, um, yeah, just it's good. It's a good life, Nicole, and I'm glad that you're, you know, I mean, like you said, there's problems every day, man. But with the clear mind and you know, we can do it, man. We can do it. We can beat it.
Absolutely. Think
So
clearly, think better, think,
yes,
I mean, and if you don't think it could happen to you, you know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah,
it's there, and it just, I'm not saying my life is all that, because it ain't, but it's getting better
yeah.
every single day. Every single day
Progress.
I see something new, something better,
I
and I
always say
love
that
it.
progress, not perfection, man.
Yeah. Well, you talk to me every day, so
Yeah.
you tell me too. It's like,
Oh,
we lift each other up, in that sense. And
yeah.
it's just it's Leon's a good guy, and he's always been there for me. I mean, through whatever. He would, he always kept in touch with me through my mom, or, find out where I'm at, and he's an amazing guy, and he's never given up on me. Never, ever.
Yeah.
He's like my ace boo coo right there, man.
Yeah. I just knew whenever, even if it was like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up? How you doing?" But I mean, over the years, I knew when, like, no text or something or message, I'd be like, I better
I
better
know.
call Carmen or something, and you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek, it says your battery is running low. Oh, is it? Just click on it. Just close. Okay. Got some. Almost had. We were like 15 minutes late tonight, but it came on, man.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So, how do you feel about the future, Nicole? How do you?
How do I feel about the future?
Yeah,
I'm in it right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
I'm in the now, and
Staying in today.
I'm staying in the now, and you know what? I'm not going back there because that's in the past,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to move forward. And and I have a good outlook on life.
Yep.
I have some plans. I have some goals. I set some goals for myself. It's taking me a minute to get there, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Baby steps,
Yep.
as you could say. But it's worth it. It's
Yeah.
worth it, man. It's worth it to you know, give up that drug, put down that needle, whatever, man. Give it up and be done with it and just move forward and, you know,
So somebody wants to know, Nicole, what was your lowest point that made you you want sobriety?
my lowest point, all of it. All of it. All of it's bad. I get all of it, I can't just say one thing, man, because all my using, when I look back on it, man, all bad. I
Just tired.
just done with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's there's nothing good about it. At the time, shit, it was cool, but now, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. I will. Mm-mm.
After I sobered up, got clean, I kind of, I mean, all the people we went to school with, man, we lost a lot.
Yeah.
You know, cirrhosis. I seen. It really made me start thinking, man, about the effects, man, of even on my home here, man. My brothers, a lot of friends, suicide. My brothers, not mentioning the cirrhosis, and like you said, the body can't take it forever, man.
Right.
And after I left Flandreau, that was a home for me. It was it had structure. I felt good there. And I started using 2 years after I left. After I left Flandreau, I was I was using. 2 years later. And that's when I got introduced to it. And I didn't stop till I 40, man, almost 40, 39, 40. But so you look back at, we lost a lot of classmates, man. You know, and I mean, people that are watching, me and Nicole went to school together, so she knows pretty much everybody I know, and I'm sure she lost a lot of friends out there, due to addiction and stuff. So yeah, but we're
Made a
we're
lot of
here.
friends.
Yeah,
A lot of new friends these past months. I've met a lot of. And I let a lot of I let a lot of good people enter my life. These past 4 months, and man, I never done so much talking in my life.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like God gave me a mouthpiece to use, and shoot, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna
yeah,
talk all good.
yep.
You
So are you going
know.
to continue to like the VA? Do they help a lot, right?
Oh heck yeah! If you're a veteran, you know what, man, and if you're struggling in some way, alcohol, drugs, PTSD, whatever, whatever. I mean, go to the VA. And it's this simple. You just have to go in and give them your last four of your social, and you can get your DD 214. Get that, show your service number, and tell them you want their services. It's that simple, and
So do you think the VA saved you?
um no, I saved myself,
But I
but
mean, what
you know
about
what,
with,
they
yeah,
they they help me. They help me tremendously. I'm on a program there for because I'm 40% disability, for my back, my lower back. from Service Connected. So I get, I get a monthly check from them for the rest of my life, and it's helped me. So yeah, I guess, yeah, they saved me in a lot of ways too. I can't say, I won't say that they didn't, because they did, you know.
Yeah.
Um I have this home, they helped me get this place. They helped me get my furniture. I mean, they set me up. So yeah,
Nice.
they
Nice.
help. So I mean, there's programs out there, they're very resourceful, and I have a caseworker through the VA, and she gives me rides. She, gets me to my appointments. She gets me everywhere. Plus the schooling that I do when I go to school, I go through the voc rehab because I'm 40% disability. And so I mean, it all worked out. It works out. And if you feeling like, nothing's going to change, or there's no help out there, there is help out there. And
Nice.
I'm very, 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 very grateful to everybody that has contributed to my support system. And you know i'm uh, I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do this the right way. And I'm very, very passionate on that.
Right on. Is there uh is there anything you want to say to anybody out there still using today? What's your, because I've got a lot of friends on here that are, still, and I'm sure you do too. If
Yeah,
they're, I mean, what's your advice?
my advice is that, you know it ain't the end of the road. If there's that little bit in you that wants to quit, you know um man, it's so much brighter on this side. Just don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you come from. And know that people care. People do care. People love you. You might think that they don't, but as much as make a person upset, mad, disappointed, or whatever, they'll be they'll be more happy with you, clean and sober, and
Yeah.
doing the right thing and prospering in life the way you should. you know
Yes. Yes.
it's so much better.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure I had a
It's
lot of people pissed off at me, and what I mean, upset with me. I mean, I did. I'm not gonna say it probably, but I did. And I can say today that I ain't giving them any reason to get pissed off at me anymore, or be
yeah.
upset with me, whatever. I'm doing this. So
Yep. It's not a, it don't discriminate,
hell
it,
no, I don't
it
discriminate.
don't
Mm-mm.
matter if you're white, Indian, black, Mexican, Chinese, it don't matter, you know, it, it takes anybody,
Yeah.
so, but yeah, well, kind of running. Is there anything else you wanted to add, Nicole?
Um, I love thank you, supporters. I love the audience. Thank you for joining. I mean, I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, uh, I have people from that live out of the country that are tuning in, and I appreciate them, their support. And they had to be up like I think it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. I know one's in Dubai, one's in London, England, and so thank you. I hope my message was powerful, and I hope that uh I wish everybody well, and rock on.
I, I know you're going to
Keep
make it,
on,
man. I know
keep
you're
on
going to,
keeping on.
yeah, I know you are, Nicole.
I
Um,
am.
yeah, I can tell, and,
You got to put all that doubt aside.
yeah,
I love you, Leon.
you too.
You
I
the
love,
man.
um,
Bye bye.
what's up, Bailey?
That's-
Bailey and Jake. Um,
Hi.
well, before we finish here, there was some few announcements I left out. I wanted to thank Mark's Media for this again, and the Lighthouse, where we do the show here, Scott Aldrich. And I also wanted to mention about 605 Unity Jam. It goes on here in Wagner, and Dana Sanderson put this together, and it's bringing the cultures together, and he does it every July. And he's kind of needing some volunteers right now to help out in July. And it ain't going to be for the whole day. He has shifts. So if you want to get involved, see Brenda Kokesh at what's her Midtown gas station, or get a hold of Dana Sanderson. They'd love to help, and I also want to thank Apparel Works for the sweaters, and I gave Nicole a sweater, so she's good. And I know your family's happy, Nicole. Everybody's happy you're on that road, and I just want to thank you for takes a lot to come on here, man, and share, and you have a story, man, and I know it touched somebody out there. So
My pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me on here. I appreciate it. I like I said, I like to talk.
yeah. So next week, I think in a week or two, we're gonna have Pastor Craig come on. He's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Pastor Craig has started a transitional from getting out of prison to getting back into the society. He started a halfway house. Real good guy. He's been in recovery. He's a man of God, and that's who we need. That's what we need. That's my opinion. That's what I need. I need God every day, and the glory goes to him. Everything, the show, everything, it's all because of him, and I don't take no pride of that. And if it wasn't for him, I'd be lost, so. But I want to thank you guys for coming on. I love you, Nicole. Thank you for doing your thing, and we'll be waiting for that food truck to be coming through South Dakota, man.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then
All right.
real quick, my logo is
Yeah.
gonna be Madakias and all my relations. So be watching for that. Be watching for me.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
what's gonna be on the truck.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And I want to make it diabetes friendly. So, it's gonna be a lot of fresh fruit and vegetables, and in memory of my mother. She was diabetic as well. So
Yeah. Yep. Devin just sent a message. I want to read it to you. All right.
Okay.
Nice session. Thanks for going live, you guys. Good job, Mama. Have a great weekend. Y'all, lots of love. So
That's my son Devin. That's my oldest.
yeah. Yep. Right on, Devin. Stay strong,
I
man.
love you.
All right then. Well, you take care, Nicole.
I am. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning
Yep.
in.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go bathroom.
Oh.
Bye-bye.